This is Joanna and welcome back to another video for the Alleyway stamps. And today I'm using Cake Day and I'm also using More Than Words. And I'm starting out with my card front, and this is a standard size. I am going to cut this down later. And I'm just using my T-square ruler and I will draw a line with my pencil. And then I just bring over my VersaFine ink and this little small candle. And then I'm just stamping all of my candles onto my line, and I am going to stamp them in different heights. But I still want them to be fairly straight across the paper. So I'm just stamping really fast here. And VersaFine takes forever to dry, so I just use my heat tool to speed up the drying process. And then I use my Prismacolors to paint in all of the candles, and I'm painting them in rainbow order. But first I have to erase the pencil line, so I'm just using a regular eraser to erase that first. And then I'm using my red Prismacolor pencil, and I'm just creating a rainbow. And I love using these pencils. You can get really vibrant colors if you want to. And they go on really smooth, so I really enjoy working with them. Normally I color a lot with my Copy Color, but I really enjoy my Prismas as well. So here all of the candles are colored. And I just love that it looks like a rainbow of candles. And then for the flames, I'm just color them all in with a yellow-orange shade. And then I just bring over a little bit of red also to create some interest. And then it's time to blend these colors together, and to do that I'm using Gamsol, and I'm using paper stamps for the Gamsol. And the Prismacolors are wax based, so the Gamsol is smoothing out the wax, or breaking down the wax actually, so it looks smooth, so there is no pencil lines. And I have a lot of paper stamps, as you saw. They are really inexpensive, so I have bought one paper stamp per color. So otherwise, if you only have one, you can sand it down for each color and you can use it. But I'm a laser crafter, so I just bought a whole bunch instead, so I can have one for each color. That's much easier. So I have one for both of the blues, and then I have another one when I'm working on the green. So I'm just blending out the colors, and it's really easy to do. And now it's time to cut this apart. So I'm just using my paper trimmer to cut them apart. And I'm going to mount this on a standard size card. And my sentiment, I am using my Fiskars stamp press to stamp my sentiment, and I'm using the same ink as I did with the candles. It is VersaFine. And I have actually cut this sentiment apart. I did that in the last video too, but if you don't like to cut your stamps apart, you can just mask it off instead. And then I just used a little bit of tape to hold that top piece in place, so I know exactly where to stamp my sentiment. And I'm just going over it with my fingers, so I'm sure that I get a good impression. And then I have to cut the bottom part off a little bit. So I'm just marking where with a pencil, and I'm using my paper trimmer again. And then it's time to mount the card together. So I'm just using my really big roll of foam tape to do that. I love this foam, it's so easy, you can just tear it right off, so I don't have to use scissors. And if you are interested in any of the supplies that I used, they are listed over at my blog, and you will find that address in the YouTube description. So just head over there if you are interested. And now it's time to mount everything together. I just love that look of the rainbow candles, so this is a really clean and simple card. And just to finish everything off, I just used my stickles, and this is the starter stickles. For the inside, I'm using the Wish Big, and this is also from More Than Words, and I think this goes really good together with the outside sentiment. So this is the card for today. I hope that you liked this video and that you got inspired, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.